Hey, what's up? My name is Will. I'm a professional mastering engineer. This is the new M4 iPad Pro. It's pretty sick. We are going to master song with this today. We're not going to use any of the gear in here. So this is the 13-inch model here. It's 1 terabyte. It has the Nano texture glass, which I'm really interested in. It's M4. It's going to be sweet. It says right here, please recycle this box. But I think we all just hang on to these boxes forever because they're just such good quality. Like, I'm a mastering engineer, right? I'm not MKBHD, so bear with me in unboxing this thing. But I always loved the boxes that Apple products came in. And I've talked to a lot of people about, productizing your service and put a really good box around your service because it makes it feel more expensive. Like, if you're a mastering engineer, you're delivering a digital file. But what can you do to make an Apple box around your digital file? Put some thought into that. Also have the Pencil Pro here, which is sick. It has this really cool design on it. I believe there's multiples. I liked this one. It's kind of clouds and it's fun. And it has a lot of new gestures and whatnot. Let's just rip into this, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds so good. Okay, one more. Yes. Okay, ready? And for the slow release. Oh. Look at how stupidly thin this thing is. Thunderbolt based. It's got power on the back to attach really nice accessories. Camera is now on the wide side. Love that. And shoot. Power on the back to adapt to like the keyboard and other accessories. The camera is now on the side, which I love. This is cool. This is gonna be great. We gotta power this thing on. Actually, before we power anything on, let's just let's go through the few things that also come in the box here. It's not too much. I think you're gonna get your stickers. Do you get your stickers? Ooh, you get a really nice cleaning cloth. I guess that's probably really important for the Nano screen. Oh, that's gonna be good. Little instructions on how to use the cloth. Some tips and tricks for startup. Where's my stickers? Where's my stickers? No stickers? We have a little charging block. We have one of these cool new woven cables, which I love because they get less tangled. And, mastering engineer, you have a world of cables in your life. The less tangle in your cables, the happier you are as a human. Okay, so I've set up here a little kind of portable mastering studio, right? 2 Genelecs on Genelec stands with a Apogee Symphony desktop, which is plugged in to the iPad, and this is kind of sick. This is mastering in the future. So let me hop into Logic here and see if I can figure out how to master a song on an iPad. Actually, I'm dummy, still gotta unbox this. This is the Apple Pencil. It's the new one, and it does cool new gestures and very fun things. So let's get this operating, because otherwise I gotta use my greasy little fingers everywhere. Nobody likes that.
Lisa, you've got detention.
Okay, look at this. Isn't this great? Can we focus in on that? Yeah. Just like that. And it's synced. Welcome to Apple Pencil. Great. Continue. Let's build a new project. I think we need tracks. We're not going to patch anything in. So the way that we get a master, the way to get a mix into Logic on an iPad, we need to go to split view, and then we need to find the file that we're going to be using, which is right here. This is a mix by some very good friends of mine called City Creed. They're doing some phenomenal work right now. I really love their music, and I love the trajectory that they're going. So I'm very excited to share this with you. Click, drag, drop. This is 44.1. Let's change the project to 44.1. And now we can get rid of this half of the screen. Go straight over to Logic. That was super cool, by the way. This pencil has a proximity thing, so if you're not quite touching the screen, you're just close, it already starts interacting with the screen. I'm gonna zoom in on the audio file because it's always nice to see. Oh, this is so cool. You're just touching audio. This is the future. This is the feature. This is so cool. Play.
When sundown came on me, across the devil and Eve said, son, don't you know that I can get what you need? Now I'm down on my knees, my soul is starting to bleed. Tried to bargain, you know, but found it hard to believe. I'm taking your soul, I said it left long ago. Got nothing left here to hold, I've lost control. And I said, Lord, leave my head, cause I've been sinning. Then I got the need to know if I can be fixed. There's so many things I throw, but he said, son, if you plan to take the lead, you gotta fail so that you grow. So I try to be perfect, try to be worth it. Seems a part of me that tries to dream when I deserve this. Try to be deserving, but underneath the surface, my disguise tearing into my skin. So I try to be perfect, try to be worth it. Seems a part of me that tries to dream when I deserve this. Try to be deserving, but underneath the surface, my disguise tearing into my skin. So I try to be.
Cool song, right? I'm gonna start the song over. I've kind of assembled a fairly simple chain here. Compressor, EQ, adaptive limiter. Actually, the file came preloaded with a compressor and EQ, and I was going to put those on anyway. So we're rolling with it. I switched it over to Opto because I really like the sound of Opto compression in mastering. Let's see, there's our threshold, our ratio. We have attack and release over here. So I'm going to dial in roughly like LA2A settings, which is going to be 10 millisecond attack, and I don't know, it's sort of an adaptive release, but it's somewhere between a second and a half. No knee, because analog doesn't really do knee usually. The LA2A can either do 3-to-1 or 10-to-1. 10-to-1 is a bit more like a soft limiter, which actually, you know what, in this case, I think I want that for this song. So here it is, 10-to-1 for the ratio. Let's dial in the threshold based on what's happening in the chorus. You see how really effective it is very quickly with its when it's 10-to-1.
My skin, so I try to be perfect, try to be worth it. Seems a part of me that tries to dream when I deserve this. Try to be deserving, but underneath the surface, my disguise tearing into my skin.
So this is what I like to see. The reduction here is doing about a dB, sometimes 2, up to looks like up to 2.3 dB. We don't want to kill this thing with compression, we just want to kiss it. And let's listen one more time and dial in the makeup gain, if I can find that on the screen somewhere. And actually, you know what? We don't have to do the makeup gain here, we can do it later. This is sounding great already. So before, this is without compression or limiter. Chorus.
Perfect, try to be worth it. Seems a part of me that tries to dream when I deserve this.
And then we punch these guys in.
Try to be deserving, but underneath the surface, my
sounding great already. How about a little bit of air with this EQ? Or better yet, you know what? Let's do this. I want to add a plugin. I want to replace this plugin. Let's replace this plugin with tube EQ. Yep, that's gonna be nice. Maybe not too much drive. Maybe like a little bit of drive.
I went down to the creek, a broken man living free. Heard whispers below, said, boy, don't try not to leave. I'm just down here to see the things that I'll never be. Try to bargain for more, but I'm no longer nice.
A little bit of air in the vocal. Do we like that? I like that. I think that's great. This is already sounding nearly done. I think we need to do some loudness stuff, and then maybe let's try a little bit of saturation. There's this cool new plugin that comes with Logic Pro 2 for the iPad, also Logic Pro 11 for the desktop. It's under distortion. It's called Chroma Glow. I believe there's some sort of AI or machine learning that looked at what tubes are doing and what tape is doing, what some preamps are doing, and modeled those things really well. So this should be a super good sounding saturation box. Let's put it to the test.
When sundown came on me, across the devil and Eve said, son, don't you know that I can get what you need? Now I'm down on my knees, my soul is starting to bleed. Tried to bargain, you know, but find it hard to believe. I'm taking your soul, I said it left long ago. Got nothing left here to hold, I've lost control.
Quick sidebar here. 220 hertz is middle C.
You're a liar.
That's an absolute lie. I think it's 260. 260 is middle C. So that's like high notes are above that and low notes are below that. And I find this to be a good crossover. If I just want to saturate the high end, I put a little thing at 220. Or if I'm doing like multiband compression, 220, 260, right around there is a really good spot for crossover, because mentally we take above that as high and below that as low. Pro tip. Here we go.
And I said, Lord, leave my head, cause I've been sinning, and I got the need to know if I can be fixed.
Wow.
There's so many.
Okay, so this can go from like crazy subtle to crazy loud. And I think what I might do is crazy distorted, but then mixed really low in the mix. Yeah?
Yeah.
So let's hear what that sounds like.
Many things I throw, but he said, son, if you plan to take the lead, you gotta fail so that you grow. So I try to be perfect, try to be worth it. Seems a part of me that tries to dream when I deserve this. Try to be deserving, but underneath the surface, my disguise tearing into my skin. So I try to be perfect, try to be worth it. Seems a part of me that tries to dream when I deserve this. Try to be deserving.
Yeah, that thing's dope. I'm just going to stick it on monitor tune. There's so many options here. Magnetic, retro, analog, squeeze. Sounds like compression, but I have a compressor here, so I don't need to do that. Monitor tube, I'm happy with that. Vintage tube, let's just double check this drive is helping and not hurting. We don't want too much saturation.
I went down to the creek, a broken man living free. Heard whispers below, said, boy, don't try not to leave. I'm just down here to see the things that I'll never be. Try to bargain for more, but I'm no longer naive.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. Let's go to the end of the song. Let's get some loudness going. Where's my ad limit? Here we go.
If I can be fixed, there's so many things I throw, but he said, son, if you plan to take the lead, you gotta fail so that you grow. So I try to be perfect, try to be worth it. Seems a part of me that tries to dream when I deserve this. Try to be deserving, but underneath the surface, my disguise tearing into my skin. So I.
This is good loudness. Do we have meters? We have meters. Guys, this is going to be great. Okay, I want a level meter and a loudness meter. Because if you are not mastering with meters, you are mastering blind.
To be worth it, seems a part of me that tries to dream when I deserve this. Try to be deserving, but underneath the surface, my disguise tearing into my skin. So I try to be perfect, try to be worth it. Seems a part of me.
Also, if you're mastering to -14, there's no gentle way to say this. You're wrong. You need to master to whatever the song is dictating for loudness. You should master the song until it sounds great, look at the loudness and be like, oh, so that's what it is. Okay, we shouldn't be going for numbers here. That's how you end up with bad, weak sounding masters.
Worth it seems a part of me that tries to dream when I deserve this. Try to be deserving, but underneath the surface, my disguise staring into my skin. So I try to be perfect, try to be.
This is cool. Can we get louder? I think we can. Let's do one more loudness plugin before the meters. Add plugin before, dynamics. Let's just use a regular old limiter for this because I want control over my release time. So this is a limiter after the adaptive limiter. This is kind of like when mastering engineers do a clipper and then a limiter to like dial in the loudness and then reinforce the groove. This is what I'm doing right now. So I probably just want to type in, I want exactly 2 dB. And what I'm going to be listening for here is mostly the release time. Okay. So from the top.
When sundown came on me, across the devil and Eve said, son, don't you know that I can get what you need? Now I'm down on my knees, my soul is starting to bleed. Try to bargain, you know, but find it hard to believe. I'm taking your soul, I said it left long ago. Got nothing left here to hold, I've lost control. And I said, Lord, lean my head, cause I've been sinning. Then I got the need to know if I can be fixed. There's so many of me that tries to dream when I deserve this. Try to be deserving, but underneath the surface, my disguise staring into my skin. So I try to be perfect, try to be worth it. Seems a part of me that tries to dream when I deserve this. Try to be deserving, but underneath the surface, my disguise staring into my skin. When sundown came on me.
Okay, so what I want you to notice here is in the loud parts of the song, it's not making the song that much louder. Here's the chorus. With it in, and then I'll bypass it and put it in again.
I deserve this, try to be deserving, but underneath the surface, my disguise staring into my skin. So I try to be perfect, try to be worth.
So it's not really changing the loudness very much, but it is making the tail, it's making the groove lock into this 400 millisecond thing, which of course I'm stealing from the SSL-G bus because we know that sound. Speaking of that, I actually have a video all about compression where I talk a little bit about the SSL theory. It's really interesting. You should check it out sometime. Now, have a listen to what this limiter is doing to the verse at the beginning, bypassed in and out.
When sundown came on me, across the devil and Eve said, son, don't you know that I can get what you need?
So the not loudest parts of the song, this is really doing quite a lot to just bring out the fullness of the notes in between. It's reinforcing the groove, and it's just making everything fuller and bigger, and it locks the whole song into this 400 millisecond groove, which I love, and it seems very appropriate for this mix. So at this point, I'm actually very happy with this master. I think it's metering well. I think it's a good appropriate loudness for the genre, for the style. I'm really good with the EQ. I think tonally the mix was right on point. So like a little bit of air and don't do anything else, right? And let me point out too, this is all stock plugins. This is all plugins built right into Logic Pro 2 on the iPad. I'm not doing any third-party stuff. I know you can get things like FabFilter, but maybe I'll save that for another day. So if that's something you want to see, drop a like down below. And finally, if you need mastering, hi, my name is Will. I'm a mastering engineer. I'd love to help you get your record across the finish line. There's a link in the description. I'll catch you guys later.